Alright, hello everybody. We should be back up and running now. Let's see, move her back over to the sortie counter. Yeah, so apparently, yeah, they don't like us talking about Roblox or something. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, let's see. Shouldn't have gotten anything for that because that was a quick match. So, we should still be good. Yeah, I know, like what the heck. Can't do anything these days. I guess we'll hop into 650 rated just to make sure whatever we have stays down. It says good, but you know, better be safe than sorry. Do be like that sometimes. Yeah, unfortunately. Congrats again. Thank you, I like butter. So welcome to the stream. Congrats on that. Yep, thank you. 30 minutes. 30 minutes is all they could spare to play with us.
Your team is ready. Make your final preparations.
Back to what I was saying. 274k with the Ultra Wabbit. Nice. Today was great. I'm disconnecting so everyone else can win. At least getting rid of the Guna stuff and tracking accounts that's been visiting those games. The Fox is back. Yeah, I mean, even with those changes, though, I feel like, but I'm honestly surprised to hear that Roblox is doing like that much because I feel like with that, it's just like, I'm surprised Roblox would even be doing anything about it. I feel like they've been so like hands off with it. Especially after the owner said, like, we don't see these people as a, like, threat, we see them as an opportunity. So, like, that right there is just, like, I'd be surprised if they've even doing anything. Welcome back, Comic. Well, might switch to a general. Seems like we might already have a raid in the setup. I'm only curious. But yeah, it would surprise me if they're really doing anything to, like, make the platform better. Like, it was just everything we've seen with them already, but hey, listen, if Roblox is actually making an effort to try to make their platform somewhat safer, I mean, hey, that's good for them. Am I ever gonna play Roblox again? Probably not, but hell, you know, better for them to do something than nothing. I don't know what Okami is talking about. I think it's about like Roblox. We're going back to like the Roblox discussion. Okay, my counter should have came out in time, but I guess not. YouTube short. Oh, it's a YouTube short. Okay, never mind. I kind of don't trust it now. I really don't trust it now. Then I really want to know where they got that information from, because I feel like I refuse to make some actual genuine changes. You know, this guy is like a reliable source or something. The time increases, they turn YouTube Shorts into YouTube Pay. Oh, they actually, yeah. When they made it, we can make like 3-minute shorts now. It'd be funny if they played into that. Like, yeah, we made YouTube Pants now.
Requesting redeployment.
I think your suit blew up. Maybe just a little. Isn't that what regular YouTube videos are? But I feel like depending on the regular video, it's like it's full outfit. When I'm on B, I'm on the team that's meant to lose. I mean, unless you're in like, if you're in an A/B room, I mean, yeah, then you're supposed to be on the losing team for like customs, but in regular matches, I don't think it really has an impact like that. Come on, they're low on health. Everyone's a bit low on health. I just gotta get a good lock on. But everyone keeps moving. They're considered t-shirts. Depends on the map or situation.
An ally has destroyed an enemy motor suit. An ally is requesting support.
Okay, maybe I should have picked something with like incoms, with how much stuff is like on the map. Just making it hard for me to get my shots off. Can't get any like good lock-ons in. It's a good choice. Maybe. Stagger them around, counter then melee. Yeah, I do have these shrapnel missiles that are pretty good. Let's see. Boom. Oh, nice. Okay. Only took a neutral. I mean, we're doing good though, so, you know, not really too much to worry about at the moment. I think once we get out of this general area, if we get out the middle of the map, we come over here, I have a bit more room to work with. Maybe I'll start getting some better noticeable results. No, they do have a spawn behind us. We turned our backs on the enemy! Dodge. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna last too long. Still got some good damage on their base though. That's good.
Requesting redeployment.
I'm still trying to learn my way with the General Mark V, so it's probably why I'm not really getting the most with it right now. Okay, I've seen him before. Beacons are important, I say, and people still ignore them. Oh well, but anyway.
Beacon captured by the
Oh no, anyways. Still doing fine. Oh yeah. I get in my floors trying to capture a point.
2 minutes remaining for the operation. Bases are especially valuable for this mission. Beacon captured. Confirmed.
Alright, boom, dagger. Got him, nice. Missiles follow the cursor. I shall address about how we are getting another dev newsletter again on a Monday. Yeah, I'm curious to see what they're gonna drop for that. We'll say that the incoms on this suit have some really nice range. Move, please, move. Move! Out of the way! Oh my gosh, I fired how many missiles at this thing and it still hasn't fallen down. If it means they're doing like it should, what I would have to like is the perfect worst of all things. One of the missiles you can boost while fire.
We lost an ally unit.
Fire away. Hello Gary, welcome, welcome.
Requesting redeployment.
Come on. Oh, come on. Dodge! Oh. Been waiting all day for you to be live. Hello, Junior got toys. Yeah, we had to we had to like redo one because the first one disconnected, but I went back. What are the insurance rates like on your suits? Hello, we've been meaning to reach you about your mobile suit's extended warranty.
Here's your reward for this battle.
Might be cooked tomorrow for Sunday? What's happening on Sunday? What's gonna have you cooked, Junior? Storms may be severe tomorrow. Oh.
Making preparations for sortie. Canceling procedure. Making preparations.
I'm gonna go
for
back to the
sortie.
situation
Now,
battle.
careful.
I don't want to play these high costs. I want some like lower cost matches. Like even I like 650, but I just want to play something else. Low cost fun. Oh, yep. What else would they like drop based on what is in there? Your meta burnout goof. I don't even think it's like a meta thing, because like I have different suits for 650 I can play, and I really like the cost. But it's just like, every time it's like only these higher cost rooms for GBO2, it's just kind of like, man, can we throw some lower costs in there to kind of shuffle things up a little, you know? Like it's like 650 and then it's like 700 and 750, and it's like, that's not really good variety. You know, like, I'd love it if we switch things up a little. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they announce. I mean, I could definitely see it being a unicorn variant, unless it's the Assault Buster. We have to promote the new suits goof. Well, I get it when it's like the single one that's for, like, you know, like how we have 750 for the new suit right now, but do we really need 650, 700, and 750 at the same time? How else are people gonna spend money? 600 up get full because of the heavy attack raids and the flyers that can't be hit. There's a pass to me, and I think we don't have to spend all this point. I'd have to spend at this point. I think, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a unicorn variant because we just got the Vazel type N. So maybe they would maybe try to put like a new unicorn to pair with like the NTD factor of that. So that wouldn't surprise me if it is a unicorn of some type. Okay, we got a different uniform. Alright, we got the Zagolki. Maybe I don't see the HML as that. I want the Zaku Fritz for Xeon Remnant. I don't think that would be in this one. Was that not a prior situation battle? The Tall Crab. They did the full armor horse with that, and like the special kind of trailer. If we get a 4 to 5 star this week, I'll scream. I mean, it's the last week of Springfest. It's probably gonna be a 4 to 5 star. Like, it's literally the last week of Springfest. You know it's gonna be something like big. Character who pilots a suit. Basically Golden Week for the new update. Okay, that missed. Quick, stun him! Okay, that was not a counter. Something that they don't have for the new dev letter for. Oh goodness, my left joystick is getting stiff over here. Gonna have to try to fix that after this match. Or just have fun with that holiday. Alright, there we go. Hopefully I got it.
Requesting redeployment.
Oh, yep, there we go. Seemed to fix it. Get him, dodge! Okay. Ow. Okay, a support. Nice. This is already hard because I really do not play the Zagaki all that often. But I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Boom. Zagaki could be better, so it's fine. I'm doing get better. I'm getting better, slowly. Silly goof, you don't counter people, they counter you. Okay, nice. Boom, boom. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Ow.
Looks like we've got the upper hand for the moment.
Okay, somebody captured point C. Okay, 3 is going for support fire. I probably could have respawned and took that, but seems like they got it. Okay, that's like half the enemy team. Right, quickly move in. Boom. There we go. There we go. If I can get like into 1v1 situations, I feel like I can do pretty good here. Get support. Dang it! Hi Gog! Hi Gog, how could you? We were allies once. Then you went and joined these pirates. I'm sorry, but I can't let you get away with this any longer. Right, nice, boom. Okay, I was gonna counter. Oh, help me! Help me! Get him! Shoot him! Quickly! Come on, dude! Come on, Zulu, get him! Oh, they fell off. Good method of kicking up. There we go, nice. Dodge. I saw you, Hijack. Oh, they might get me though. Yep. Well, I gave the suit the double stopped fire instead. Instant stun, maybe clusters. Give it the High Gog missile and either stop to fire double shot for the Zagak arm, or just give it an instant stun shot. Yeah, they could rework the primary to be maybe a charge. Well, I guess not though, because like, I don't know, they would have to rework like the weapon to like be like that since it's rapid fire. So they can't really do a charge one. And it does the rapid. Hey, topping everything. Cool, so pretty good for not being very used with the Zagaki. Okay.
Here's your reward for this
Hey, I
battle.
won't complain. I'll take that. Limiter? Oh, limiter could be good. That can work. Yeah, limiter would be pretty good for it. The main is fine, and the missiles could stand to a faster reload if they don't do anything for it. It's actually pretty good. Yeah. I mean, for how I was doing at the beginning, I really felt like I wasn't doing that good.
Making preparations for
So like, I'm even surprised. Like, what the heck? What the heck?
sortie application accepted. Prepare for
Just a lack of
deployment.
weapons. I mean, if they don't want to give it anything else for instant stun, I mean, high Gog or a missile would probably be like the best case scenario for that, but kind of weird they didn't buff this thing, like really. But I don't know, hopefully we have like some good unit adjustments coming up, so maybe if the Zagaki is lucky, maybe he'll be able to be part of that. They buffed the beam gun shots, and that's the only meaningful thing they did.
Is ready. Make your final preparations.
Remember the days when it was a 3-shot overheat? Another dub. Nice, Stormy Boy.
All right.
Alright, see we get this round. Hopefully something different. I'm gonna head out. Alright, Stormy Boy, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Also, we might be on the pirate team again.
Mobile suits, move out.
Okay, Jim 2. Jim 2 with the harpoon gun.
Commencing operation.
Jimmy, me boy. Jim 2, my low cost boy.
Beacon captured by the enemy.
I think I may have gotten the first hit with that. For basic gyms. Congrats on being the better high sack this round. Too bad its damage is not there. Boom. Man, I was thinking Gallus over here, they are trying to go in for the punches. Gym Command and Space get no love. I want to see that on ground too. There really be no reason to put like the gym space type on ground though. I feel like there's like defeats the whole purpose of having both of them separate. I mean, the stats are different, but I mean, aside from that, what can you do to make a space type better? Yeah, like, it really wouldn't even be worth having. Start from making the squirt gun not bad. I mean, that would kind of work for both suits, though. So that still wouldn't really fix the problem for just the space type. Like, if we're just talking about making the space type usable on ground, yeah, we can really do with it. It's good for the machine gun damage.
Beacon capture confirmed. You lost an ally unit. Select a location and method for redeployment. Supporting fire incoming. Pull back to stay out of it. Requesting redeployment.
You're just gonna have someone ramble about it for the millionth time.
Long-range supporting fire incoming.
I heard the AI overview say you talk about Pale Rider. I mean, at least the, yeah, I mean, I made a pinned comment about that. At least the Pale Rider I can understand because I made like the whole series about it. I'm just more curious about why it said I talk about the JG and D type. Like I talk about that suit all the time when I don't. Like I really don't know when's the last time I really talked about that unit. Especially like making a video on it. So it's weird that it was like, oh yeah, this person talks about the JG and D type a lot, and it's like, okay, I don't know where you got that information from, but if you say so. You should have gotten the token back. Ah, you're right. The AI is right. The AI is right. Darn it. Our new AI overlords make a point.
Beacon captured by the enemy.
Ow. Hey, buddy, leave me alone. Okay. Mr. Sunboss. Oh, come on! Ow. Oh, dodge! Hoo-yah! Okay. Zogo kind of just walked into that one. Why they're going to be level 2 version for limited missions, I can just feel it. But they have really strong Vulcans and Knaves at damage dealing. There really is just like a time after putting it on the ground. They didn't even bother buffing what they put on ground. Yeah, I mean initially, I think some of those units did get some after buffs. At least I know like GBO2 FB got buffed afterwards, but I don't think anything else from that lineup really got anything. That miss? Ow, okay. Really thought was landed on that Zezulu, I guess not. But yeah, Gym Command Space type is one of those suits I really don't see what the appeal of putting it on ground would be. Like, it literally is like the same case like the Ricdom. It's just the ground type version, but in space, with like more of a range stat. So I guess if you want a ranged version for ground, but again, I really don't see the whole appeal of that. That's one of those Gym Command Space for running guns, since I do that with the base command with the bulb up. If he was lucky enough to suck so hard, I got Grace the buff. Just do that for the count one. I mean, yeah, like really at that point. There's a GBO2 tournament. Oh, haven't heard anything about that. I obviously was not invited. Maybe just because GPO1 is the main character suit. I don't know. I feel like maybe for ground it probably needed more buffs. Rick Dom has a high range stat you can't take advantage of. That's the way I use it. I mean, I usually make the base Rick Dom work quite fine. Okay, that was not a counter apparently. Hit me with your blades, bro. This thing is trying to beat the war crime blades. The options are sluggish bazooka and an awful machine gun. I don't really mind the giant bazooka. Like, I don't really see it too much of an issue. Always stand by my Rick Dom. It's just one of my favorite suits to use at low cost space. Really my favorite suit. I used to use it at 350 as well, but for 300 it became more my go-to. And the machine gun. I mean, I don't really use the Zocchi machine gun. That could definitely use a buff, but like Rick Dom with the bazooka, I'm pretty fine with, really.
Here's your reward.
I love my bullpup machine gun. Oh hey, level 4 Gelgook L. I'll take it. Cool, so I'm only missing the level 2 of this thing. Unfortunately, I don't think I have the level 4 Lance, but... hey, I'll take it. I'll take a Gelgook L. Just gets blessed. Yeah, this is my compensation for that one disconnect we had. They gotta compensate me with a Gelgook L. Yeah, I don't have the Lance for this. Funnily enough, I think one of the free banners. I just remembered I have yet to use it. It's kind of funny because one of the banners, I actually did get the level 3 Lance from it after I got it from like the RT store. But it's just like, wow, okay. Let's see. What can I put on here? Not a whole lot. Can do like a higher melee. But I mean, this probably is the type of thing I could put maybe a good overtuning build on, maybe. I have to see what I can do for overtune. But hey, you know, again, I'll always take another Gelgook L.
Making preparations for sorting.
Leveling gun with the bullpup on the gym command. With the bullpup in the head, Vulcans.
Canceling procedure. Making preparations for sorting.
We're mainly talking about like the Rick Dom Okami that is quite old. Oh wait, was there a tournament and there's no tournament anymore? Because I think I do remember that like a long time ago. I think there was some type of like GBO2 event that I think some content creators were doing. I remember that there was with the Japanese side. Run and gun with the 120mm then.
Your team is ready. Make your final preparations.
I don't know if it's content creators, but just players. The one I remember, I think there was some content creators maybe promoting it, but maybe there were just more players. It was when the horse was new. Yeah, I know like there was some like some of the creators were like promoting it, but like if I'm thinking of the same thing, but like there probably was way more players than anything with it. I think anyone could join it.
We've closed in on the target area.
Right, we're on the Xeon side. Hey, Desert Zaku. Or Zaku Desert type. One of the Desert Zakus.
Commencing operation.
Why did it say new? YouTube lied to me again.
Captured by the enemy.
Few tournament events for clans and teams last year, but it was messy due to small group of people. You know, thinking of the Vion thing where it had constant creators with some unfamiliar faces? Not. That's what I think I'm thinking of, so maybe you all might be talking about something else that I don't know about, because that's what I'm thinking about. Okay, well, Zaku did it really fast. They gave it a really fast walking speed.
Beacon capture confirmed.
Which was 2023 and 20. He's something low in health. Actually, they get him? No, they're still over there. And there's spectator mode on GBO2. Yeah, there is for custom matches, yeah. I don't think anyone really uses it like that, but it is there. Hey, hey, hey! Person I really know who used it like that was like Aqua Vengeance. I don't think I really ever saw anyone else use the spectator mode. Unless maybe it was for like machinima projects or something. This thing. Dressed up Swarson Gallus. Could say it's upgrades if we're like doing this all the way in the unicorn. Oh, they added us. It's not that serious, it's a custom game. That Zaku walks faster than Jor. Moving as fast as it does in the Kyron's Greed games. Okay, Jim is gonna go right past me. Wait, leave my teammate alone. Oh, hi, Doc. Are you sure this is not a Zaku with a Nemo frame inside? I called that out during the chat stream. Oh. Okay, I wasn't expecting that grenade to actually hit somebody. Like, it was just a blind fire grenade. I think I hit that high gog. Wait. Gosh. Come on, come into the water. Oh, never mind, I think it's high gog. No, you don't come in the water. I want the goof to come in the water. If you come in the water, you'll have advantage. Oh. Got them be like, and they call us toxic. It's like, yeah, because you dudes are.
Select a location and method for redeployment.
Yeah, I wasn't there for any of that.
Requesting redeployment.
I don't know why. Like, I don't know, I feel like I would have known about it. I know about the Red Wolf Beyond. Or didn't. Oop.
2 minutes remaining for the operation.
Alright, it's counter from the Gaza. Oh, there's no way that should have been a counter. I hit him with my neutral, it should have been a finisher. Right, nice. GBO2 quad is bad, very bad. I feel like I've heard, yeah, nothing but horror stories. GBO2 quad. Is there any good happens in there? Okay. I feel like GBO2 is not bad as a game, though. Community just has a lot of bad apples. Okay, this goof is zoomed. Hold on, I got. That's hijack actually. Okay, I can't see what's going on. Okay, got my high gog. Wow, I just realized score. I know I'm salty as heck, but I'm not salty all the time. Yeah, I feel like any online game too, so like I feel like that's kind of normal. Unhinged labels, like calling some meta supports. Yeah, what the heck? Why are we comparing really good supports to the world's most infamous dictator? Yeah, what the heck? That just sounds like absolutely ridiculous.
Here's your reward for this battle.
Like, that actually is just uncalled for. Ay, ay, ay. If it's like the good supports too, I feel like, yeah, what the heck? Yeah, why are we why are we trying to bash the supports? That I really don't get. Why are we bashing the supports over here? What did they do?
Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for
I'd really love to know what supports were being the target of that, because, like, that just sounds like a very out-of-pocket, like, anything, really. Like, I don't understand what type of comparison we're making with meta supports to, I guess, say they're bad, pretty much. Like, give them a negative connotation. general mains want to log on and not deal with getting melted.
Hey, pilot.
I mean, that's part of the game. Like, I don't know what to tell you, that's just part of the game. You know, like, if you're playing a general and the enemy team has a support, you run the risk of being a target. Like, I don't know what else you want from that. I mean, again, I would love to know what the supports that were being targeted like this were. Because, like, without knowing, like, what supports we're talking about, it's kind of hard to be like, are these suits even, like, that bad? The ones who truly fail, the ones who came up early. They tend to, like, rag on support mains a lot, who, I mean, yeah, that I always agree on. I could, like, be the opposite with supports and say, wow, this thing is OP. I mean, yeah, like, I think, like anything, it's gonna be certain players, like like the support mains who, like, argue that, like, oh, like, supports are, like, hated, and, like, GBO2 hates supports. Like, that, to me, is just untrue. Like, if we're getting to that point, it's weird. Like, I think the Magna would be. Yeah, like, I mean, we can definitely agree that, like, there are some suits in the game that, like, are, you know, overpowered or really good, but it's like, you know, like, we shouldn't be, like, trying to bash the players or, like, the entire class of, like, the unit just because of that. I just know they say that. Yeah, it's just like, yeah. How long until we get a support with melee priority 3? That'll be the day. Never. Never. Priority is a myth. So Squeedy can with the phase 2 on. Oh, that's what I was thinking about. I was like, can Squeedy do it? But that's it. Yeah, I was like, can Squeedy hit that level 3 priority? I couldn't remember off the top of my head, but yeah. The Theta Plus and the Escort Jagans are a myth. Yeah, if anything is a myth, it's those two suits. Still ridiculous we do not have any of those yet. They tend to not like most of anything Gundam or a lot of modern designs or really series, as it seems to be a selective few. Like OG Zeta, Shaw's counterattack, and Halfway. The rest is either mid or bad. Yeah, still never really understood any of that. These dudes just sound like they hate fun. Yeah, fun police over here. The fun police. They're too hard to please. The massive UC engage hate boner. Yeah, that part for the GBO2 chord, if we're still talking about like the GBO2 Discord, yeah, that would not surprise me if they have the engage hate boner. literally would not surprise me. That sounds like they would say that G, which is bad because of the Yuri type. So surprised Turn A got a top 10 popularity contest. They also just like YouTuber, VTuber creators. Turn B keeps dropping OP crap to engage. Yeah, it is just like, I know, I feel like we're beating a dead horse here. You know, we're beating a dead unicorn talking about, like, engage. But it's like, it's such the biggest case of just, like, it's like that scene with Luke Skywalker from, like, The Last Jedi, where it's like, wow, everything you just said was wrong. That was when we got the N-type in the game. Of course, they had to say something about the N-type. But yeah, it's just like, it's one of those things, like, when you really look at it, it's like, again, it's like that Luke Skywalker scene, like, everything you just said was incorrect. It's the most, like, everything you just said was incorrect. And then it just becomes, like, a whole cherry-picking fest. Imagine comparing BB to Trump and the UC engaged to Israel. Yeah, again, it's just, like, absolute hate boner. Which, again, like, those comparisons are just stupid and inappropriate in themselves. It's just, like, really, yeah. At this point, it's like, why are you even trying to bring, like, politics into, like GBO2 at this point? that really is just what that is. It's just, like, you really just want to, like, force your political opinion on this, do you? Like, I have no... They're not really Gundam fans then. But, like, if you don't like a particular series or, like, a game or something, like, if you don't like that, or you don't like particular mobile suits from a series or game, like, that is fine. That is absolutely fine. That too, Gary, they, like, hate most Western GBO2 YouTubers, a lot of hate for Salty Walty. Which I really don't get that either, because I feel like from what I've seen of Salty Walty when they appear in, like, the Flailfoo's videos, the recent adjustment videos they've been doing, I feel like he seems like a pretty chill guy. Like, really, I don't really see why he's hated so much, but I don't know a whole lot about him, so... Maybe it's something I don't know, but he seems relatively chill from what I've seen of him. I would not say that about BB. Yeah, I mean, again, it's just an inappropriate comparison to make for no reason. Avenger 1 arguably deserved in his case? What did Avenger 1 do? What did Avenger 1 do? A part of why is they say they all suck at the game. Okay. I mean, are they promoting themselves as, like, pro players or something? He's just in general pretty toxic when it comes to GBO2. Oh, I mean, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's just something outside of the videos they make then, because, like, usually I'll like watch their videos and see what they think about a certain mobile suit in, like, the description, but that's, like, about it. So maybe it's just, you know, maybe on their videos it's not that noticeable, but yeah. It's like, okay, Alka not a good player as ex-Japanese player on YouTube. I know Avenger was more toxic before. There's a lot of things about people. He don't seem like that much now. Yeah, maybe that's like an outside of, like, YouTube thing, maybe. And I just haven't seen it. Again, it's just like what I've seen or what I haven't seen. You know, I don't involve myself with the GBO2 Discord. I only go on the GBO2 Reddit to see what people are talking about at the time. And really, it's a lot of GBO2 creators I just don't watch all too often. Like, the only one I really still watch is, like, Flailfoo's. He did rage over people using meta suits, but hey, I can be too. I mean, that's kind of expected, though. I mean, you know, of course people are going to use the meta suits. I don't even look at a lot of what they say. It's like once every now and then. But yeah, I just think, like, that is, like, the biggest issue with the GBO2 community is, like, there are really, again, like, there's a lot of bad apples that just take this game way too seriously with everything that's going on, and it's like we can have, like, serious discussions about GBO2 and things like that, but, like, take a moment to step back, calm down, you know? Like, try to enjoy the game. And it's like, yeah, kind of going back to, like, people not liking certain mobile suits and series, it's like, that's perfectly fine, but, like, don't be trying to bash, like, an entire series or everything, because there are people who probably do want those units in the game, even if it's not the unit that you particularly want. It's just like, you know, there are other people who do want those units, and it's just like, really, yeah, it's just like when you see people say, like, oh, who even wants to swap in the game, and it's like, it's ridiculous. It really does get ridiculous sometimes. Same as usual. I know, I'm one of them. We had a Doom-a-pilled moment earlier with the first 5-star support. Yeah. Yeah, we had all that. Forgot to add the support. Yeah, it's just like, you know, still being Doom-a-pilled. But again, like, just people need to just take a step back, enjoy the game. Like, take a step back, take a deep breath. Again, we can talk about GBO2 in a serious manner. This game definitely has things we can talk about. But it's just like, again, I think it's just like some people do take it way too serious. And it's like, it's a game. Like, I don't want to be that guy and be like, it's just a video game. But, like, literally, it is just a video game. It's just a video game. I was referring to the Japanese Twitter on one of the posts. It's not a game, it's a war. I did not even agree with the Moonwolf video. War is hell. War never changes. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? We've got 450 coming in rotation soon, so that's good. As a GBO2 creator, I just leave other creators alone and be neutral and friendly about it. Yeah, like, yeah. I would have argued a lot on what if I was interested enough but didn't.
Making preparations for sortie. Canceling procedures.
See, did I complete all my missions? Yeah, I did.
Making preparations for sortie.
First of all, you don't need to whale in the game in order to get all the good stuff out of it, since you really can just save it for the ones you really want in particular, if that's... It's what I try to do for most of my time playing the game. Yeah. But yeah, like, you don't have to whale on every unit. Like, that is true. It's just, like, you really don't. You don't need to. You don't have to have the newest thing when it comes out. Gotten everyone I wanted from 2023 to now so far, as it was when I tried to be wise about it for the most part. Yeah, I feel like the only suits that I'm missing that I, like, really want, the best thing you can do is save, and genuinely pretty easy. I mean, yeah, especially if you have, like, a lot of time to play. Like, you can just play, like, every day. I mean, you could rack up tokens pretty quickly. What I got has usually been good, great suits, so it's not like what I threw my tokens at was nothing. I don't even go after what even is meta, but just what designs, like, personally the most out of the franchise. Yeah. which is absolutely fair. Well, let's see, I feel like I would like to have this version of the Big Gyros. 3 stars I try to get is just half off singles until I get, which worked on my favor since a level 2 G-Quux. Like other gacha games, you don't got limited time only units. Yeah, pretty much. Like, unless it's like for like events or anything, like if it's in the supply counter, it's going to be in the supply counter. Yeah, you have a like less of a chance of getting it because they usually give a little bonus when it's the banner, but really like nothing disappears unless they take it out like way afterwards, and at that point they just put it in like either DP or RT or something. Just limited time cosmetics. Yeah, it's like the only thing that they get rid of, which is like, you know, it's whatever. If you want to go for the cosmetics, that's, you know, good for you, but really for the mobile suits, which is what matters, it's not really that bad. If there's a cost you don't feel like you are fitting to play at the moment, then you can always just go back. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's why I've been skipping out on a lot of, like, the recent stuff, because it's just, like... Yeah, another one you might not have touched in a while, with stuff you have that works in it. Yeah, that's why I've been, like, skipping a lot of the stuff for 700 and 750, even if it's suits I, like, would want to get. Like, again, with the Big Gyros GK over here, I would love to have this unit. I would have loved to have this unit, but it's, like, with just the Barbados being around, it's, like... I really just don't want to play 700, so I saw no point of really getting it. That's what you've been doing. Yeah, pretty much. I just go and play the lower cost. It's not the end of the world to not touch something for a good bit. It's a lot of slop playing 700 and 750. Yeah, those costs need some work. Daguerreus is another one I would really like to have. But yeah, I think like most of the suits I actually want but haven't gotten are like, literally like most of them I think are actually supports. There's just a lot of supports I haven't gotten. Leave it be. More importantly, there's also the special banner and the Fax 3 dailies. Equals 1 spin for G Eternal with 50 gems instead of something like 300 G. Yeah, we're even looking at G Eternal. G Eternal is just really generous with its diamonds. Like, I feel like that game really gives us a lot for, like, what we, you know, do. Like, I feel like constantly we get, like, a free 3,000 just for, like, you know, the game reaching #1 in sales, which really turns out to be any time we have an event, really. So, that game is, like, really generous with it. Yeah, I would really like the G-Doors. Still never got the, Engage Zero with Incom. That's like another suit I still really want. Second BB did not just drop space out of the blue for no reason. A good portion of the player base just so happened to not like space because it's harder to use with the movements, as I say that as someone. Five land out of my waifu EXF. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like space is really not as bad as people say it is. We would have had more space content like the Hummingbird already if people did not take issues with it as much. Yeah, I mean, they did do that, like, you know, they made all those changes to space. I mean, I get maybe if it's not everyone's favorite mode, but, like, I really don't see why space is hated also, like, all too much. And I think, honestly, kind of looking at space from, like, the complaints I have seen about it, it really feels like another case of, like, people are mad because it's not the thing they want. Like, people want it to be like, oh, we can, like, walk on, like, space rocks, and we can, like, completely turn upside down instead of being limited to the movement we have. Which is, like, that would be cool, but, like, I just don't think GBO2 is built like that. No offense to anyone who likes it, but that's just how it would be reality in the long run. The souls are weighed down by gravity. BB gave up on space because the player base did not much you can do about it. I mean, hey, they could always re-release Operation Star 1. That got a lot, I think that got a lot of people in space, so literally just re-release that mode and people will have to play space. Congratulations on 300 subscribers. Thank you, Gary. It should be 600. How are we at 300? Did I accidentally put 300? I swear if I accidentally put like 600 and like 300 says 600, that'd be cringe on my part. No, I did put 600. Okay. Missed below 300 in the chat from me. 600, yeah. 300 came out of nowhere. I was like, what the heck? 300. But yeah, no worries, no worries. Technically speaking, one way they could have done it was made ground space like in Gundam versus Zeta. Yep, still a couple suits I'm just missing that I would really like to have. Just haven't gotten them yet. Would really like to have Hardy Gun. That's another one that's on my list. It's like low gravity matches. I would see that work a lot, where it's still like ground, but it's more floaty. I mean, it would be cool, but again, I just don't think they'd rework space like that to like have it like that. It'd be cool. Like it's all cool concepts, but I just don't think GBO2 where it is now would really pursue it like that. And it's just like, yeah. What's your opinion on the 3 new paid parts? I really have not been keeping track of the paid parts. I don't even know what they do, because I don't usually go for those banners. This is the same game every year. It's a Gundam Battle Operation 2, is it not? I mean, yeah, legit, I don't know what anyone is expecting different. Why are you even expecting a different game than for something that was not even new in the first place? Yeah, that's weird. Like, I get it maybe if you mean, like, you want, like, new content, like, new modes and stuff like that, but, I mean, we talked about that before. Every time they add a new mode, it just doesn't do anything. Just make a Gundam game like War Thunder. God, people are gonna start leaking, like, mobile suit documents, trying to get, like, an accurate Gundam. Yeah, we leaked the Gundam's internal workings that we stole from the Federation, so we can have an accurate Gundam. Hard part is programmed that onto an existing spacing ground for this to override a bug. Yeah. That video was weird from him. Yeah, and it's like, it's not like they haven't tried to add anything new to GBO2, it's just the fact that every time they've done it, it's literally gotten them nowhere. Like, the most successful new thing they've really added to GBO2 was, like, Situation Battle. How does Zeong even work then? That's another thing, yeah, like, a lot of those suits that are space only, they're built for that style of space. So it's like, yeah. 4-step on the extra banner, over 2 in melee level 3, range level 3, and mobility level 2. At some point, I feel like you would need to take a break from it if you are feeling burnt out over it. Just saying if it is that. Yeah.
Making preparations for sorting.
Alright, map's about to change. So let's try to lock in something for 450. But yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know what you would expect to, like, change from this game. Like, it's weird. It is just kind of a weird thing to think about. Like, what type of overhaul would you expect? Everyone has their dream game that they really want, but they'll never get. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I feel like if we're really looking at mecha games as a whole, I feel like there's gotta be something out there for most people. It just wouldn't be branded as Gundam. Like, if you have access to Steam, I feel like you could probably find, like, a good mecha game that maybe fills out whatever criteria someone is looking for. GBO2 is, like, a game with, like, over 560 suits. It's kind of in its nature for new ones to come and change things. Suits just come and go. Yeah. That and you pair it to, I mean, 560 suits, and it's a gacha game, so, you know, every time we get a new banner, they are gonna have to make the newest suits, like, good so people will spend on them. I mean, it's just, like, the nature of this type of game. New one's face is better, based on the buffs and such. Suits come and go and the money goes bye-bye. I like it when it changes every now and then since it makes things fresh.
Making preparations for sorting.
I wish they would bring the HSK MP type for new players. Just depends if you're willing to have the new thing or able to use the improved older suit in there.
I'm expecting great things from you. Prepare for deployment.
I mean, yeah, and that's like the biggest thing. Like, it's always a choice. If you want to, like, go for the banner, or you want to spend on a certain suit. I mean, really, that's up to, like, the player's choice at that rate. Here's me in the white Zeta.
Your team is ready. Make your final preparations.
Yeah, I mean, even if we're looking at the suits that get, like, buffed, I feel like there's still plenty of suits that have gotten some adjustments over time that have become pretty good. We back to matches. Yep. See if we can try to get some 450 rounds in. Slave Wraith buff win. Oh my gosh, I would love if they buffed the Slave Wraith. Like, actually, yeah, it's not even a joke at this point. That suit really needs an adjustment. If I stumble upon 350 one day, I'm just gonna play nothing but that suit. And hopefully that, like, sends the devs the data they need to buff it. How you doing? Hello, Voorhees. Doing pretty good. How about you? The full armor as well. Just throw matches until it happens. I feel like you wouldn't even have to necessarily throw matches though, because I feel like that suit's performance wouldn't even be good enough to really, like, show it's that good.
We've closed in on the
Which I feel like the Slave Wraith is really just one of those units. You could easily adjust it by giving it the basics. Give it a dodge roll, give it 2 melee swings, and already you just have a much better unit. You have to do that much for it. Go back to C- for results. God. At that point, I don't even think they would take it, because I think they only accept, like, information, I think from what, like, A and above? B above. From that suffering. With that happen is a situation. Well, I don't think that would really add to the unit itself, though. Like, buff barely the unit after that. Oh, did Wraith appear in one recently? I thought it was in a situation battle, unless I'm mistaken.
You're all right. You can stay in the fight. You lost an ally unit. Significant damage.
Get your hammer away from me.
Proceed with caution. You lost an ally unit.
So we got data on it, which should be a buff and listen to players. More part slots, more melee stats, and some skills. But again, like, I feel like with situation battles, do they really take that as like a means to see if a suit needs to be buffed or not?
Requesting redeployment.
Like, I forgot what they said they only take data from when it comes to adjustments. I don't know if it's like only rated they take from.
Destroyed an enemy motor suit. You lost an ally unit. Shield damage. Be careful. You lost an ally unit. Enemy unit destroyed. Beacon
Yeah, plenty of units I could use an adjustment. Hopefully at some point we'll get another 30 unit adjustments. I think there's some hope that for the next stream they're doing, they'll hopefully announce some like a new round of 30 adjustments. Those 30 unit adjustments usually give us some really good changes, so would love to see if they do something like that again.
destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Enemy fire incoming. Retreat.
The Hyper Hammer slaps and breaks the cost. We need to bring back this map's original layout with as a alternative mode. That would be kind of cool if they did like a classic like map thing, because I know some maps they did change the waypoint like setup. So having like a classic mode would be kind of cool for like a temporary mode.
You can stay in the fight. Enemy unit destroyed.
It's a Gundam with Hyper Hammer. Grandpa's a case that gave too much to when it was better than 90% of all things at 400 now.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. We lost an ally unit. Enemy fire incoming. Retreat! Requesting redeployment.
Okay, I spawned right on the fire.
Lost an ally unit. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile
I think we actually both have a both teams have a Gundam with Hyper Hammer. So we're kind of even on that front. Okay, plus that hit my leg. I think I took some leg damage from that. Which feels like it doesn't make sense. My legs were behind a whole crate.
You are right. 2 minutes remaining for the operation. Bases are especially valuable for this mission.
My teammate, I love him.
Significant damage detected.
Fighting for grandpas at this point is not fun. Well, they're kind of like the same team setup is not fun in general. Doesn't matter what suit it is. When it's all just one suit, it's like just not even fun anymore. You took out all the variety from the game.
An ally has destroyed an enemy
Do you need more missing links in it? What can they add for missing link? Like, what are they, like, missing?
We lost an ally unit. 1 minute remaining for the operation. Keep pushing.
One Gundam can top everyone. One Gundam, one hammer. Okay, we hold the line, we should be able to pull ahead. Bomber gun cannon. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Oh. No! Get away from me! We talk to people and say grandpa's annoying to deal with, so no, it's not just a me thing.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
The one Gundam versus 20 Zeeks.
The mission has ended.
Must be 100% right.
Goodness.
Yeah, I think that's just something that depends on like player and everything. You don't have to agree just because.
Here's your reward for this battle.
Hello Quana, welcome, welcome. You also attend and I'll show up about victimizing supports. I think the grandpa's an interesting case though, because like I think it just really does just depend on the player. I found it really annoying at first, but I think I've just became desensitized to it. If this very chat, you had someone say the grandpa with hammer breaks the cost. Never mind, it's called D-type. Oh yeah, D-type, yeah, isn't that what we already have? The heavy type D? Because, yeah, we have the gun cannon heavy type B. It's just you would have to recolor it if you want it in the, like, Slave Wraith team colors. Save level 2 Penny, why does it get damage control and not the level 1? Does it make that much of a difference for the Penelope? I feel like that suit's already not good at level 1. Would benefit from having damage control, but I really question how the level 2 of that unit performs. But yeah, RX-78-2, I think this is a suit that can really, it depends on the players. Yeah, I think it definitely depends on who's playing it and who's facing against it. Because, I mean, like any suit, there's like some really good RX-78-2 players, and then there's some that just aren't that good with it. They try to just go like straight at you with the hammer with like no strategy, and they become like really easy to counter. It really just varies from person to person. Because, like, I used to find the suit very annoying when they initially buffed it. Yeah, it was really good. A really good adjustment for the unit, but it did become a while, like, annoying. But I think after a while, it's just, like, I don't know if I've just become desensitized to it, or it's just, like, you know, everyone's kind of formed strategies around it. So now it's, like, a bit more manageable to deal with. I feel like that's mostly the case. It's just, like, you know, people got used to the adjustments. Again, found ways to kind of counter it. And then from there, it's like not too much of an issue. Simple and effective suit that only has the beam rifle and melee. Only can I like do that up close and such.
For sorting. Sortie application accepted. Prepare for deployment.
But yeah, it's not like other suits at 400 can't still, like, compete. I feel like if the RX-78-2 really was, like, super strong, I feel like we'd have, like, more instances of, like, all RX-78-2 teams. They do happen, but I feel like we'd be seeing that way more. I feel like other 400 suits wouldn't be getting, like, any attention. But 400, I still think, you know, a lot of people tend to play, like, some different variety units. Even for, like, 450 as well. You know, it's not like it's always going to be, like, oops, all RX-78-2s. Which I still subscribe to the idea. I don't think having a team that's comprised of the same units really works all too well. Even if it's, like, a really good unit. Maybe unless it's, like, you know, like the super high cost, but, like, really I don't think it always works out the way I think people think it's going to. Hammer can be cheese, but it still requires experience. At one time at 600, topped all scores, and I lost the match with the beam and saber. I don't use the hammer. G-Line SA, the recent clan suits, Gym 3 are all good options. Yeah, like, there's definitely other choices you can pick outside of the RX-78-2 that are still, like, really good picks for their cost. Don't know if the clan suits are very applicable, seeing that most people don't have them. I mean, I don't think that changes if the unit is still good or not, though. I mean, it would be just limited to less people, but if the suit's performance does prove to be good, I mean, it still would be a good suit. A lot of good MS to play.
Output is stable. All systems go.
High mobility Zaku R3S and the Gundam EX. Clan mobile suits are strong. Yeah, I feel like they have shown more often than you think. Yeah, I feel like the Aksaku, from what I've seen, looks like it's pretty good. I know a lot of people said the Gaza CZ was really good. The Gym 2 weapons test I've heard is also pretty good, like for clan suits. And that's just like the 400 ones I can think of. New support one is good.
Beacon captured. Beacon captured by the enemy.
People put massive range mod on the Gym 2. I think, yeah, you would have to, right? 'Cause I don't think that suit has any, like, range strength, does it? Make the Jirobi a lot more nasty. I would love to see what the range builds on it look like. Could possibly nearly one-shot a raid. I want that Jin too. Same. Gallifrey wishes he could have that Jirobi. Jirobi on the Gallifrey could be interesting. I mean, it could make it exclusive to that suit. I mean, I don't know if the Sinkin actually did. I mean, honestly, I think at this point, anything for the Gabafly would be good.
Requesting redeployment.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Gabafly. I need to give Gabafly anything. Jirobi would probably work really well with his kit, actually. Also, you need to make like the ready up time on those shoulder cannons a lot shorter. I feel like the ready up time is way too long for something that's literally attached to the shoulder of the unit. They shouldn't make the cannon stop to fire for whatever reason. I think that's really just more the way they're angled than anything. Like, maybe just from the way they're angled, they can't really be not stop to fire. That's like the only reason I can like think behind that. Granted, the cannon should be able to swivel without much issue, but really, I don't think the cannons being stopped to fire is really the issue. It's just that their ready up time is way too long. If they had a shorter ready up time, I don't think it would really break the movement of the unit that much. Because like your cannons could ready up, you could fire, and then just start moving again. And it'd be like a lot better. Swiftly here. Okay. Mid-dot didn't work. More likely it was to rein in how much range output Gabafly could in case in GBO2. I don't think that'd really be the case though. Like I don't think it really would be a damage thing. His entire gimmick was for its gun, then transform to keep up the pressure. Yeah, again, I think it's just more like the way the guns are angled, just being on the shoulder. I think that's the reason they made it the way they did. Like, really, I don't think there's much else past that. If that should not have been a counter, they didn't even touch me. That literally should not have even been a counter. They did not even touch me. What the heck? Now it just makes it extremely easy to bully. Is there really a now thing though? I feel like the Gabafly beta, not the Gabafly beta, but the Gabafly was just not really that good to begin with. Like maybe very early on it had something going for it, but I feel like Gabafly has just had a really rough history. Like was that unit ever really good? It was good on release. Could do a lot of damage doing transformation combos. That was all it had. Yeah, I don't even remember when I first got the Gabafly. I don't know if I had it on release or not. I remember like liking it early on, and then it was like I just kind of moved on like quickly after. Really should see how many plays I have on it, if I have like a good number of plays or not.
This one.
Oh, we lost somebody. Oh, it looks like Ogugel. They must have disconnected at the very end. See, how many times have I used the level 1 Gabafly? I feel like I've kind of used it maybe all too much. I might have some decent, like, play numbers on it, though. Shoulder cannons aren't massive, there's zero reason for them to require stopping to fire them. Well, again, I don't think it's necessarily for them being massive or not, it's just the way they're on the shoulder. Like, they might not have a way to swivel where they would need to be if you're, like, moving to the side. It'd still be horribly out of date, but at least give it something. Gabadami was a slower than average, only single dodge, weak stop to fire, instant stun with a saver that has no combo or a higher downswing mod. No transformation optimizer. Oh, 34 plays. Not too bad. But yeah, like, I just don't know if you could really move these guns enough to where if you're moving, they could, like, line up to fire if you're moving. I think that literally is just a limitation with how the guns are designed. I don't think there's really any way you could get these to move in a way. Morosai, the better Gabafly. It's just lacking those really that they somehow not bothered to make a lot better. But yeah, Jirobi might be a fun idea on this. I actually wouldn't mind this getting some type of Jirobi beam as like a sub-weapon. Then stop other games from having those shorter guns firing on the move. I think at that point that just depends on the game though. Power can be made 1,200 times 2 or something. Discharge on it would also be good. But yeah, I feel like if they wanted to get it to work in GBO2, they would literally need to like curve the beam. Again, like if you're moving from side to side, I think that'd be the main issue with it. If you're moving forward and back, it probably wouldn't be that noticeable, but yeah, I think moving side to side. I just can't really see these guns being able to swivel the way they would need to for it to actually look like it's firing in that direction.
Making preparations for sorting. Canceling procedure. Making preparations for sorting.
Oh, 500 target shuffling.
Canceling procedure. Making
Could be
preparations
interesting.
for sorting. Come back in one piece, okay? Prepare for deployment.
But yeah, I really wish the Gabafly would get like a good adjustment. They buffed in the past, but
Make your final
really didn't do all that much for it. Make it have turning to be a bit better. Yeah, hopefully someday. Hopefully someday we'll get a big Gabafly buff.
All right. Time to move into battle. All mobile suits deploy at once. And be careful. Commencing operation.
Right, white Gundam. Is it still the white Gundam if I painted it gray? Pale Rider Paradox all over again.
Captured by the enemy. Beacon captured.
Most transformation in MS, you have to use a transformation in battle. Easy 8 or something else. These are the G3 colors. The Grey Gundam. Yes, please. Somebody get this Black Rider, please. Get him! Oh, my leg's overloaded. That's not good. Alright, eject. Hello, Zeta. Welcome back. G-Tunnel would label the G3 the Black Gundam. I don't know why they would call it. Well, that's not the G3 that appears in beginning of G-Box. Well, that's the prototype Gundam. Gundam is just called like the 01 Gundam. Doesn't have like a color designation to it. Do you have any G1 toys? I don't think I have any. I have like some of the reissue toys, but I don't have like any like actual original ones. That'd be the proto. Yeah, that's the proto, and they call it the 01 Gundam in G-Quux. If you go to the Eternal and look at G3 tags, you'll see black. Oh, okay. I didn't actually notice that. That's weird. I don't know why they would have it under that tag.
Select a location and method for redeployment. Beacon captured by the enemy.
Saw the Japanese G1 toys, they moved their arms, legs, plus they got a G1 Nemesis Prime. I don't know what you mean by the Japanese G1 toys. I feel like they're the same figures for the most part. At least they should be. I mean, with the Diaclone line. Unless you're talking about the Missing Link ones. This is the remake. So yeah, it's the Missing Link one. I feel like that's gotta be what you're referring to, right? It's gotta be Missing Link, because I mean, that's like the only current remake I can think of. But yeah, the ones I have are like the Walmart reissues, like they're the actual G1 like molds. Those are like the ones I have. Oh, actually, I do have that movie Starscream as well. The one that uses the accurate colors. The blue Gundam, the purple Gundam, the pink Gundam, the yellow Gundam, and the green Gundam. It's the Gundam Rangers! I wanted the Transformers Legacy G1. Oh, the Optimus. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that Optimus in store. Looked cool though. I mean, if you didn't want the expensive Missing Link one, that G1 style Legacy Optimus is probably your best route to go. Super Sentai Gandamu. Black Knight from Seed already took that gimmick. Used to have Transformers G1 toys when you're 9 Rod never? I don't know what 9 Rod is supposed to be.
Requesting redeployment. Rejamming. Radar's malfunctioning.
Oh, come on now. I hit him with a downswing. Dodge. There we go. 9 years old. G1 was not around when I was 9 years old. I don't know how old you think I am, Zeta, but I am not like G1 old. I am not that old. Goodness, you trying to have me have some gray hairs over here or something. What the heck?
We can still do this.
Which 9 years is also a very specific age, shoot. Yeah, no, I'm not that old. You're a skeleton, right? I know, at this point, yeah, just like... have the G1 Nickmaster. If Goof was that old, he wouldn't be a YouTuber. I mean, I probably would be a YouTuber, I just wouldn't be a GBO2 YouTuber. Or that I'd just be like, I would have had a YouTube channel like how much longer ago? I would have been on the YouTube scene like a long time now. Take care. Alright, Gary Vox Gaming, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Oh hey, she managed to pull the win. Nice. I wonder what the score was. Looked pretty close. Okay, we only won by a couple points. Took the lead. But yeah, I have like some of the reissued like mini bots that Walmart did when like Walmart was doing like the reissue line. And I have the movie like color Starscream, the one they did for like the G1 movie. Total poo. Yeah, my performance wasn't that good unfortunately, but we still pulled the win. Why is your white Gundam silver? It's in G3 colors. See, it's supposed to have like the G3 coloration on it. Looks like the G3. Yep. I need to check. What was my normal G3? I feel like the colors on here look a little bit shinier. Because I do have like a modified version of the G3 colors. I didn't just rip them straight from the G3. Let's see. Where is my G3 that I have them on? So no silver from Sonic. It actually is silver. Yeah, it's very shiny. It looks shinier than I feel like it should be. Silver from Sonic. I feel like with Sonic, I think it'd probably be a bit of a lighter silver than what I have. But I could see it. I can see the vision. Let's see. Where's my G3? It's no use! Take this! It's no use! Here it is. Yeah, I don't know why it's so shiny, because I don't have a specula on it. I have it at like max highlight, but let's see, if I put my highlight to like nothing, will it look a lot dimmer? So yeah, it's because I have the highlight on max. The highlight is really adding a shine to it for some reason. Because like, yeah, like that's with the specula on. This is like none of it. So I don't know, it just looks very shiny. Like it looks a lot shinier than I think it should be. Maybe this is how the game's lighting looks on like the gray. Used to have the invincible colors. Yeah, I have them on the Boo Goo, yeah. I'm like keeping that as my go-to Boo color scheme going forward. Yep, still there. This is like EXO will be looking when coming here to GBO2. Yeah, it is weird, yeah. Seed Battle Destiny has a special mission about Zaku warriors. Later you face the Ace and its Sentai explosions. Where's Peacemaker? Peacemaker is on my gym too. Base gym too. There it is.
Making preparations for sorting.
Boo blue suit win. I tried the blue suit as well. I actually wanted to do the blue suit, but it was kind of the same issue I had when trying to do the Omni-Man colors. So it's like the big issue with the Boo is that the first part slot, like the first paint slot, it takes up the upper arms and the legs. And for both Omni-Man and Blue Suit Invincible, the way the colors are spread, it's just like, make it Alan. Make it Alan the alien. I actually wonder if Alan would be possible. I mean, maybe I just need to find a different suit than the Boo to like put these colors on, but actually, Alan might look really good on this. You might actually be onto something, Willie. I'll have to try that maybe another time. See if I can see what the Alan colors would look like. Because having him on like a Xeon mobile suit would look cool. Do you know Banshee looks like Megatronus the Fallen? Oh yeah, you had me do the paint scheme for it. Very chill. Yeah, I'm looking for Uraf. Uraf, this is Earth. Looking for Uraf.
Making preparations for sorting. Canceling procedure. Making preparations for sorting. Canceling procedures.
The purple on the horns? No, I'm pretty sure I made the horns the right color. Does it have to be 100% accurate? Not Uraf. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I tried to put it on the horns. And if I couldn't, it was probably more of a limitation of the unit than like what I could do. From ages. No, it's on there. That's the color I used. It does use that. That's the color I put on it. This actually, I think this is more blue than purple though. Because like I think when I looked up images of it, they looked more blue from what I could see. But did the best I could to try and replicate it at the time. With what I had, which again was just images online for the figure, because I don't have his figure. Don't have it in hand to like really perfectly match it.
Come back in one piece, okay? Prepare for deployment.
Transformers Zeta Divine Megatronus? Not sure what you mean, Zeta. Unless they're talking about like the figure itself. I'm kind of confused on like what we're referring to when it comes to the horns. Oh, okay. That lobby is not gonna work. Come on, release me! Release me! Get me out of here! Keeping me trapped in this 450 lobby. You're not letting me leave! Trap. Yeah, like honestly. I just need like one person to join in so it'll boot me out. Got me trapped in the GBO2 purgatory over here. Oh my goodness gracious. Blitzwing as Bawu.
Come back in one piece, okay?
Oh, maybe.
Prepare for
I don't know what the Bawu's color layout is, if that would affect anything. Let's see. If we can get into a room. Be nice. No, okay, we found a lobby. That's good. Have a good start. Hasn't confirmed the lobby yet, but at least it's finding people. There we go.
Your team is ready. Make your final preparations.
Five MS Color, Brawl, Swindle, Vortex, Blast, Soft, and Onslaught. Okay, well, we have like a majority general team. Might switch to something else. Johnny Gelgook, I guess you up. Okay, an error occurred. Wow.
Good work out there.
It's a running nose, but I still can't trust it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Okami. I saw Sink, and I was like, okay, I think you may have meant to put Sick there, but I didn't want to jump immediately to that. The game hates you. Yeah, I don't know. I might leave that as like the last match for the night. Because it's like, you know, it literally is just like, wow, okay. Is that true that Brawl is Lodo? I mean, I don't know what you mean by true. I mean, if you think the Lodo would be a good Brawl, I mean, that's like a personal opinion. Did you learn to rank up now? It's the dead time zone. Maybe. Maybe we are just at a bad time. Goodness gracious. Great googly moogly. But yeah, might be a good time to just start wrapping things up. Maybe just leave it up to discussion if it's gonna be like slow. No more distractions. No more distractions. We're putting our feet down, boots on the ground. Yeah, I think the last update you gave me, Zeta, was that you're a private first class, if I read that correctly. The PS4 has problems. When did it start having problems? Serious if you're making stuff up. When I want to play, it says press controller. It's on, it's no good. When it says press controller. You mean when you're in the, like, login menu? Like when it wants you to, like, pick what profile you want to use? Like, yeah, yeah, what do you mean by that? Unplug the PS4. Yeah, try blowing on it. I wish we could still use that trick, just like the blow on it and it works. Do you have a charging cord? It's okay. Is it okay or is it not okay? Because, like, I know, like, you did tell me, like, about your... I try to find the reset button. We're gonna fix this now so we can get it over with, or else I'll call you Zeta Kid. I don't care, call me kid, don't call me a glanker. Yeah, it's kind of random. I don't know who called you a clanker in the past, yeah. But yeah, like, does your PlayStation turn on? Because like I feel like if your PlayStation is turning on, it's the power button, Zeta. Yeah, like the reset button would just be the power button. You just have to hold it until it like beeps. Does it need restarting? You can just go to the power settings. Yeah. You have your brother to help you. I'll try tomorrow. Pretty sure it's the rest button on top. But yeah, really, like, yeah, you should just be able to, like, hold the button on top, wait for it to beep, and then, like, turn it back on. You should be fine. That's my brother when he works out. I play on the PS4. I mean, if there's an issue with it, I mean, could he help you with it? Like, help you fix it? I mean, like, if there's an issue with it, and, like, he uses the PS4 a lot, I mean, he could probably help you with it. I feel like you could ask for help. Yeah, like, I feel like you could ask him for help. Unplug the PS4. I'll reset it. Well, unplugging the PlayStation does help as well, if it's like having issues. Like usually that is one of the things you could do with it. You cut power from it, let it sit for like 2 to 3 minutes, plug it back in, and I think that's also supposed to help depending on what the issue is. So that's another thing you could try to do if resetting it doesn't work. Plug a charger cord too in case. But I'll like reset button. Check for matches. I don't know, I might call it here for the night. Like, I think I might be just done with matches because it's getting late. So I'm just kind of this time if anyone wants to discuss anything else for the night. I hope it's a skip week for me, then not, since I really do not trust when DX arrives at the end of May, if it will be, I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what they say on Monday for that developer stream. Say like and sub, not yet. I want both of those suits actually. Yeah, Perfect Horse would be cool. I would love the like that version of the Unicorn. DX, I mean, I could skip on, but like Unicorn, Perfect Horse would be fun. I mean, I'm still trying to save my tokens though, so even then I probably would just end up skipping on it. If I even have enough for both. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. You know, maybe they'll surprise us with something. Hopefully something good, though. Alright, good night. Alright, good night, Zeta. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Hopefully you can fix your PS4 there. But, yeah, I mean, if there's nothing else that needs to be discussed for the night, I guess the one thing I actually didn't say this earlier. I guess the one thing I should say, since somebody did ask about it, I think, not last week, but I think the week before, I did see the Super Mario Galaxy movie yesterday, so I did finally, not yesterday, but Thursday, so I did finally get to see that. I think somebody brought it up on like one of the last streams. This was a fun one, but also important given how it can be these days with GBO2, given with earlier. Yeah. Yeah, I think we did get some good matches, at least with that situation battle, so... You know, it did suck that we had that one disconnect near the beginning, but, you know, really small hiccup on the road there. I feel like Zeta is avoiding help to prolong his gain in this. I don't even know what he would even gain at this point, because, like, I'm not doing the short requests anymore, or anything like that, so... I don't know if it's intentional on Zeta's part. You know, I don't want to assume that's the case. Because, like, they told me the other day that, like, they were at, like, private first class, and then now their PlayStation doesn't work. Which is, you know, weird. I mean, you know, it's not impossible, but I think it's weird that that kind of came up immediately after we asked the question about the rank. But, again, you know, not going to assume or anything there. Being difficult about it. Yeah, I really don't get it. Like, we're trying to help. We're all trying to help here. You know? Like... Simple as something the game would have told him already. Yeah, I think the most context I feel like I can get out of it is that they're private first class. That's the last thing I've heard for like an actual rank. And that they keep saying they need to get their space rating up. So, I don't know if it's they have like the promotion missions and they haven't gone up to space yet. And like maybe that's the issue. They just can't complete the mission they need to rank up. I don't remember what the promotion missions are for each rank, so I don't know if one of them for that is for space. Sure, attention span to skip all that just to get without not knowing how things work. He's secretly a video game journalist. Oh no! IGN, I'm gonna rate GBO2 a 3 out of 10 because there's too much mobile suit variety. Too many giant robots in the Gundam game. If it's about game hating you, then I don't know. That is GBO2 when it feels like with anyone. I feel bad talking behind his back. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't want to assume that it is, like, some purposeful trying to not give us the rank, because, I mean, like, really, there'd be no reason not to. I mean, like, again, like, we're trying to help them get up to a rank so they can unlock the paint system, because they do, you know, they want to have, like, all their mobile suits painted in these colors, and we're trying to help them, but they're not making it really easy to. I don't know if they're embarrassed by the low rank, or, like, what the situation is, but I really wish we could get some clearer information so we could actually, like, you know, try to help. Thing too is I don't want to be mean to the kid who seems innocent, but, yeah. I mean, yeah, like... Which is, again, why I don't want... Yeah, we don't judge. Yeah. Like, again, I don't want to assume it's some, like, purposeful kind of deal over here, because I don't think it is. Like, really, I don't think it is, but, like... Again, it would just be easier if we had some clearer information. Like, being into furries! God dang! We're calling out everybody now, aren't we? Unless you're my cats who judge all the time. But yeah, hopefully we'll hear something back. Won't judge the fondness of Anthos. At least he isn't those furries. I miss my cats. Yeah, I guess kind of speaking of that, yeah, really did like what they did with Fox in the Mario movie. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. I feel like on YouTube, Universal like literally just outright dropped that he was in the movie, which was like, what the heck? The community doesn't have horny crap in it. Oh well. Twitter kind of did anyway. We still need a new Star Fox game. I know, it's like, that's the thing that I feel like is kind of funny about it, is like you put Fox McCloud. What the heck? But here's hope for a new Star Fox. Didn't watch the movie. Yeah, they put him in the movie. They put him in the movie, and I'm just like, okay, so you're putting Star Fox in this movie, which is probably going to introduce him to like a lot of people, because, you know, like, I was probably one of the older people in the theater when I went to watch it. You know, of course, there's going to be a lot of like younger kids in the theater, and I am just in there, and I am like, I guarantee you, none of these kids probably even know who Fox McCloud is. Like, unless you know, you play like Super Smash Brothers or something, I'm just like, they probably don't even know who he is. Like, really, unless they play Smash Bros, like, I really doubt they are familiar with his character. So, hey, you know, maybe his inclusion here will kind of boost interest in Star Fox, and maybe we'll see something. New Star Fox Vong is another 64 remake. Yeah, like, literally just 64 is just like the GTA 5 of stinking Nintendo over here. Star Fox has been irrelevant with most repped in Smash Bros. At most it's Smash. Yeah. Like, literally, like, that's the only place that I feel like these younger kids would know he's from. So it's just like, hopefully we get some interest boosted here. But I really liked him in the movie. They actually did more with him than I thought they were going to. No new Star Fox of his kid. Yeah. The last time we really had anything, like, new for Star Fox was, like, Starlink. And Starlink wasn't even a Star Fox game. They just had Star Fox in it. That's good to know. Yeah, I liked his role in the movie. Like, I think with Fox McCloud, I think in the Mario movie, they did enough with him to where, you know, he felt like he was a good addition to the story, but, like, you know, he wasn't overbearing. Like, he didn't take over the movie or anything like that. I feel like he played the roles he needed to play, and, like, he was pretty good at it. I really liked his characterization in the movie. He's not really like his, game self. He kind of gives me the vibe of almost, like, being this younger kind of Fox. Like, maybe being more of this, like, hotshot kind of character, which is, I guess, kind of weird, because I think you would more say that's, like, Falco's personality, but, again, I definitely think for, like, this movie, for the Galaxy movie, I think it worked pretty well for him, so, yeah. I was more so wondered if he was not going to have much. Yeah, I think he does enough. I think he does enough in the film for what it is. I mean, the other thing, too, with a Galaxy movie... Yeah, then too much, yeah. Marcus needs to star in his own game. Yeah, at least they need to bring him in a game somewhere. Yeah, it'd be fun to have him in. But, yeah, I think for what they did with Fox, I think it's enough considering the cast of the Galaxy movie is already bigger than the first one, I would say. You did like it, right? I thought the movie overall was alright. I don't know if I liked it more than the first one, but really liked Fox in it. I think that's really carrying a lot of it for me. There are some moments where the story does feel a bit rushed, but other than that, I think it was overall, like, good. At worst, I would say alright. I know there was like some videos on YouTube saying that it was like a bad movie, but I don't think it's really like bad. I think again, I think at worst it's alright, maybe depending on the person, but I think it's good. I think it's at least serviceable, I would say. I'm not sure if that's building any confidence in it, but I think it was alright. I think it was alright. Again, I don't think it's close to the first one, Grifters. Maybe. I think like some cases it definitely would be Grifters, but I think if I had to compare it to the Scrooges, I think compared to the first movie, I think I could definitely find more like to say about the second one. Again, I just think like the story is a little bit rushed in some places, but other than that, I think they like brought in some interesting concepts, and again, like even outside of Fox McCloud, there are a couple other like references too. And I know that's something I said with the first movie. Like the first movie did have a lot of references to other Nintendo properties, but this one really kind of goes in with it, especially during like one scene where there's like there's like characters that appear from like other games and they like actually appear as characters. It's not just like a reference like I'll use a spoiler-free example. So in the first Mario movie, I believe in Mario's room he had a little model of the R-Wing, and then you go into Mario Galaxy here and you have Fox McCloud himself. Like there's more appearances that are like really like that, which I think is really fun. They do some fun things with it. Wait, am I going too far, Willie? I don't want to accidentally give spoilers or anything for like anybody who hasn't seen it yet. I'm trying to like stay away from spoilers as much as possible. Or if anything, like just try to be like minor spoiler. I don't want to like spoil the whole movie for like anybody who wants to see it. I don't know if I fully heard you, if it was more on the second one. No, it's fine. Yeah, I was just saying, like, I think the second movie does a bit more with, like, the cameos and everything, so I think it's like I said with the first movie, but the first movie I mentioned, if you're really looking for, like, the cameos and, like, the Easter eggs for, like, other Nintendo properties, you'll kind of get that out of the second movie as well, so that's kind of cool. It kind of has that charm from the first one. The Smash Bros. Cinematic Universe. People are joking about that. And, see, Okami, this is why I find it so hard to not give spoilers, because, like, I am not lying when I feel like they really are trying to work towards, like, a Smash Brothers movie. Like, I swear if the third movie introduces Kirby, we're gonna have to have a discussion about it. Because it's like... Yeah, like, they I don't know if they'd ever do a Smash Brothers movie. It'd be funny if they did, but, like, honestly, like, they kind of feel like they're trying to go that direction with it, so I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that for the Mario movie, to kind of just give the final thoughts on it. Again, I think it was alright, like, overall. I don't know if I'd say it's better than the first one, but... I think it is a serviceable movie. I just feel like it's maybe rushed in a few parts of the story, but other than that, I think it had some really fun ideas that it had to work with. Fox McCloud was good in the movie. They did more with him than I thought they were going to, which was like my biggest fear. I was like, oh, they're probably going to have like Fox McCloud appear once and he'll probably do like nothing afterwards, but then it's like, okay, he actually does a fair, decent amount, so I'll let him have it. I'll let him have it. Can we stop with the cinematic universe movies? I mean, I feel like it just depends how you go about it. I definitely don't think if Nintendo tried to do it, I don't think it would really work all too well. Like, at least with... Can we stop with the stream now? Yeah, we probably can in the moment, but... Oh, the multiverse. Yeah, multiverse is a concept they need to probably stop doing, but... Nintendo, I don't think they could really do a Smash Brothers movie. I don't think they could get away with it that well. So, yeah, bye-bye. Alright, goodbye, Willie. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'll leave everything there for the Mario movie. I won't say anything else about it. You know, again, I don't want to accidentally drop any, like, big spoilers or anything. So... 3, 2, 1. 0. So... -1. What the scallop? -2. Okay, what are you doing? -3. -4. -5. -6. Yeah, I'm not saying that one. I'm skipping over that one. -8. Okami is just putting numbers in now. I think they're trying to gain points to be the #1 fan before the stream ends. But, yeah, I mean, if there's anything else that needs to be brought up, you know, comment now or forever hold your peace. You can stop. Alright, well, I'm not seeing any other comments that aren't negative numbers popping up, so I'm going to assume that's everything for today until I become #1. I wonder how many points you actually get for, like, making a comment, but, yeah, there's gonna be nothing else. Yep, good night, Okami. Thank you for stopping by. Good night to you as well, Willie. Oh god, he's still going. Yeah, I think it's gonna be it for tonight's Saturday stream then. I'm gonna have a new video up tomorrow and Wednesday as usual. And yeah, definitely gonna be, wow, okay, stutter there. Gonna be keeping an eye out for Monday, seeing what we get from the, you know, dev stream there. Again, hopefully we get some good stuff out of that. But yeah, that's gonna be everything for tonight's stream. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the stream. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.